Everybody, it's me, Nikki, and welcome back to my channel. So it's a new day, which means a new wig and a new review for you all. So I'm going to tell you all about this wig I'm wearing right now. For starters, I named it Bianca. Now, I know you probably care less about why I name my wigs or what I name them, but just a little bit of useless information. I'm just going to tell you why I name them. That is because when I get them and I take them out of the package, I put them on a wig stand, and then I put the card that, that comes with inside the original bag. So by naming them, that's how I can tell which wig is what. So just wanted to tell you. But who is she really? She is Sensational Zaniya. I think I'm saying that right. Based on the spelling, that's how I think it's pronounced. She's part of their Empress line. She is a lace front wig with a natural deep part. I have her in the color T1B/350, which is the same as the photo here. She comes in a total of 6 colors altogether, which they list on the back. And she has a, where is it? Oh, there it is, a heat-safe range. It's a range of 350 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know why they would give a range, because to me, I would think that that would put the wig at risk of being damaged if you have the heat set just a tad bit too high, but that's just how they have it. And I ended up picking her up from wigtypes.com for $29.94. So I am a huge lover of reds. Another bit of useless information. Before I started wearing wigs, I actually dyed my hair for years, different tones of red, which I'm guessing is probably what damaged my hair to begin with and what made me start wearing wigs in the first place. But either way, getting this wig, it really brought me back to those days again, and I do love the color a lot. So of course it starts out with the 1B in the root, and then it does go all the way throughout, and then it goes into this beautiful copper red. I consider it like a seductress, saucy red, kind of like Jesica Rabbit vibes. I don't know, it's just my opinion, but that's what it comes out to. It does have some layers and these beautiful curls. I'm going to guess her length is about 24 inches. I'm going to stand up here so you can tell me if you disagree or agree, because I am 5'5", and this is where she comes down at. So I'm guessing 24 inches. And her texture is a silky texture. So there are some cons to that, because I'm not picking up any feeling of any yuckiness to it at all, but some of those cons are, especially with the reds, and reds actually tend to be more on the silky side anyway, but they can look a little bit more wiggy, and that's because they will have a little bit too much shine or luster or whatever to it. This one, despite what my light might be picking up, is very realistic. Actually, it has just the right amount of shine and luster and vibrance to it to where it looks like really healthy human hair, and I think that's great. It's really good fibers, I have to say, and the color is spot on. The density on her, down here you can see it's more realistic. It's on the average side. It's not too much, not too little. However, up in this area here, it's much more thin. In fact, it reminds me of the Super Moon wig that I previously reviewed. If you saw that one, I mentioned the same thing. And I'm going to show you the back here in a second. So you may or may not see a weft coming through. And that is because of that issue. And I did see a weft earlier today, so I did have to kind of finesse the hair a little bit to cover it up. But you're moving around, hair shifts, so it may end up peeping through again. Don't know. Won't know until I turn around. So just keep that in mind, and if it does show, then you'll get a better idea of what I'm talking about. So let me show you her from the back. Just have to make sure I get it all, because it is long. All right. Yes, I hate showing from the side, though, too, because I have a witch nose, in case you didn't notice. Thank you, genetics. So if you do see a weft, it's going to be up in this area here. And then you probably notice that the hair actually comes down to like a V shape if you have it all to the back as well. And I do think that that pattern is very gorgeous. So, and in case you don't know, I like to wear my hair all the way up to the front to cause less tangling, but again, this wig tangles quite a bit. She also sheds a little bit too. A little bit more than my liking. I'm not going to lie. In fact, I don't know if you can see that. There's some strands there. Seems like every time I run my fingers through it, I'm pulling out strands of hair. Not necessarily a lot, but it's coming out. I do love the parting on this wig. Now, it is a center part. It's even how it is advertised as well. And I did try to shift her around a little bit, and it just didn't look right. It's pretty much just the way it's styled, the design of it. And if you are to shift it, it's just not going to look exactly as it should, and it may not feel comfortable either. But I do think the parting space is great. You can see it's a nice, deep, wide part. I do love that a lot. She did, well, I shouldn't say she did. It says on there she comes with baby hairs. I didn't see any. Now, maybe they forgot them in my wig, or they're so small I can't see them, or because they're so small I didn't see them, I might have accidentally cut them off. I don't know, because I just didn't see any. So I don't know what they're talking about there. So that's another thing just to keep in mind, that even though it says it has baby hairs, I am not seeing any. And that's my own hair there, but I don't know. I don't get it. And then the cap construction, it is a little bit tighter, or say, tighter than I usually get in my wigs. And even though I do like to have them on a tighter setting, this one is pretty snug. So if you are a little bit larger head friendly, you may run into an issue there. I mean, it will still fit, but it just might feel a little bit uncomfortable. There is, of course, a wig strap and a comb in the back and one comb on each side as well. I do love, though, the sides. That is a big thumbs up. You can take a look here, because you know I love a wig that blends in with my natural hair. Now, obviously, it's not glued down, so you can see me lifting it, so you can see where that is, but the lace blends in so nicely. I mean, when it's just resting like this, look at that. You can barely see it. And then the same on this side as well. So as it's just sitting here like this, and you're looking straight at me, you would not be able to tell that it's a wig from there at all. So that is a bonus. Now comes the big question of the day. Do I recommend this wig? There are some positives to it. I think the hair itself is beautiful. The texture, it feels good. It's so soft and it looks really nice. It's really good quality fibers. I love the sides. I love the parting. But there's no baby hairs. It's thin up here. And also, it sheds and tangles a lot. Well, I'm not really going to judge on the tangling, because that's something that you just have to deal with when you have a silkier textured wig. But it does shed quite a bit. So, honestly, I'm not really too fond of this wig. Will I wear it again? Probably. Not certain. But it's not one I would say, go get right now. You must have this wig. No, that's not the case here. This is more of a personal preference. If you can live with the things that I just mentioned, then go ahead, go get it. But I'm not really a big recommender of this wig. And it's a big, huge disappointment since I love the red. But it is what it is. So that's all I have for Zaniya. Please let me know what you think, though. I'd love to hear your feedback, especially if you have this wig. I'd like to hear about it. And I'd like to know if you like it or don't like it and what color you have it in as well. And as you know, I do all my videos kind of the same. If that's okay, great. If you would like me, though, to change things up a little bit and start doing different things or not doing certain things, let me know. And be polite, of course. No need to be disrespectful this day and age. So please do that. And then also I will review another wig if you'd like me to. Just let me know which one you'd like to see and I'll look into it. And as you know, I have so many wigs, so you never know. I just might already have it. But yeah, I will do that for you. And of course, like and subscribe. I would love that a lot. That would really make my day. The more the merrier, right? So please click that little subscribe button because I do have a lot of reviews to do. And just so you know, I will be doing updates on my wigs as well after I wear them again. Because like I said, right now I'm just going through the ones that I haven't worn yet and then reviewing them. So I gotta get through those first. But I will do that. I will do updates as well. But if there's something, like I said, if there's something else you want me to do, please tell me. So that's all I have for Zaniya. Thank you so much for watching. And also, if you have subscribed already, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that a lot too. But I will see you soon in my next video. So until then, bye-bye.